Tuesdays
What's the
and
point
Thursdays.
of your podcast then if you don't even cover a fraction of wrestling?
Pretty much to cover SmackDown. Because remember,
Then
your
why don't you
audio.
call this? I quit. I'm never doing the Saturday show again. If this is what the point of the Saturday show is, to cover 2 minutes of SmackDown.
What if I took my microphone and put it to my head, and then you just read my thoughts? And if you have a shit time, it's your fault. I saw this on NXT.
Uh-huh.
And with the first pick of the NFL draft, the New York Jets select Nikkita Lyons.
Jets.
Jets.
I mean, Jets. What a tackle. Look at that. I got a secret. What? Dominic, I'm really hard right now. Huh? Why, Rhea?
I'm looking at the state of Rhea's hands. That middle finger's been up her ass. Look at it. It's stained.
Oh. It could be. You know, that middle finger isn't kept well. Everything else
it's brown. Really nice. It's been up her bum.
Or she's been eating hot Cheetos.
Nah, I don't believe that. That wouldn't be on the nail. That'd be on the,
so you saying,
on the other side.
Are you saying it's been up her bum, not Dominic's bum?
It could be up Dominic. Look at his face. It could have been up his bum.
Dominic, I'm gonna fuck you again. Oh,
not again.
You said it'd be my turn. It'll never be a turn.
If my Jordans don't look like this, logo don't look like this, I'm not buying it anymore.
A new thicker Michael Jordan. Is that what you're saying?
And Nikkita.
I like my. Oh, so it's not even a silhouette. It's just Nikkita Lyons on there. Spread eagles. I can fly like an eagle. But
I'm gonna make polo shirts like the Lacoste shirts with Nikkita Lyons, just like that.
But thanks, Trapper Jones. I understand what you're doing here. We need to get our views up, and she's the only one that brings our views up. I understand that. I understand it. But she has nothing or dick all to do with wrestling in the midweek.
I thought you would say that. That's why that isn't actually the thumbnail. It's this.
Oh, I've been set up. Oh.
It is this.
She still made it. I want to say this. This should be the absolute, and I'm going to say this, best wrestling weekend ever. Is that a gunshot? Or is that your bottle? What the fuck was that?
It was a gun. It sounded like a gunshot. I told you. You may live in a rough area. You may live in a rough area. I also live in a rough area.
So those kids, someone finally said something that you said you were going to do about them kids. I tell you how to be quiet. Do. Yeah.
No, Marcus, this Cactus Jack making a return. It's Cactus Jack making a return.
It's better to him than Ricochet that goes pew. That's the gun you're coming with, Ricochet. You're dead. You come with that pew pew shit.
One eternity later.
So on that note,
I'm glad we get a conclusion to the gunshot with the siren in the background. Finally, somebody's got to these bodies. Jesus. All right, I guess we'll check it out. The shooting's done.
See you later, guys.
That's storytelling. Peace.
Long-term storytelling. Peace.
Live in front of the studio audience.
We ain't got studio.
Oh yeah, but the reason I'm talking like this, Manny, is the return of the giant trick chicken queen herself. Man, I just need some water. As I'm having PTSD of that fucking meal of dinner with the Garganos.
Well, Edge just ate that chicken and is screaming for water. It's dry!
It's dry!
I need condiments! Where is the gravy?
It's the gravy. What are you cooking next? White rabbit? Is that where this is leading to? You're cooking white rabbit. Course you can.
We got a very polite Shantae Clark saying, "Hi, Lord Manny," and the tired-looking Marcus the grand finale.
Let me be. Let me be. Just let me exist.
How do you look more tired when I've just finished work?
What are you talking about? I just got off work too, Manny. We're both just getting off work. It's just I work graveyard, you work a normal schedule. Okay, we're both getting off work and doing this show. We're both fucking tired and we're both exhausted and we both need 1,000 subscribers so we don't have to put ourselves through this anymore. We're gonna die doing this show.
I need to point out it was somebody's birthday.
No. Someone's having a birthday, and I would like to say
It was you.
Shout out. Oh. Well, thank you. Go to hell. 1 year older, 1 year wiser. Probably gonna do the same shit I did last year. It's the same.
Yeah, but as it's your birthday, it's somehow become a tradition where you give away 2% of your petty.
Yeah. I was kind of at the bank on my birthday going like, hey, you know that petty I donated? Can I get that back? That was an accident. I need it back. I'm just not on that level.
No, but see, what I believe is you drop 2% of petty on your birthday, but I think you accumulate 400% across the rest of the year.
I added some petty. Like I'm trying to shave pounds by adding 3% petty. But no, I feel like people find my petty, and I feel like I'm not as petty as people in the world as I look into the AEW locker room and I go, damn it, there are pettier people than me in this world. And I get angry and bitter about that, and that's where the petty comes back. So whenever I drop said petty, that petty comes back in tenfold.
It's cupcake time!
Woo! Wrong song. I went with Bear Watch theme song. I meant to go with. I was with but why not? Oh my god! What is going on? Why? You can't take these people nowhere. Their backstage drama has spilled over the city of Chicago. Blood was shed tonight, and I'm not even talking about the main event. Manny, I'm a pig in slop. I can't wait. All the gossip, all the rumors, all the speculation.
Yeah, I don't know why he decided to air AEW's dirty laundry outside whilst having a voice changer on. Him and Tony Khan.
I feel like I was in the middle of the movie Scream, and he's like, hey, what's your favorite scary movie? Fuck God, Colton. He owes me money. Fuck up, I got receipts. I got receipts on this fool.
Welcome, everyone, to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am going with a cool, calm approach because there's so much chaos going on in wrestling right now. I am Lord Manny Hayes, and I'm joined by...
I am no longer gonna, for this episode only, a special edition. This is a special episode of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, where I will not go down as or be known as Marcus the Grand Finale. I will be known as Pig and Slop, because that's all I'm in. This dirt sheets has never been dirtier in my life. They're filthy. The dirt sheets have spilled over into reality. At first, you used to enjoy reading about backstage drama, but when backstage drama happened in front of you, live in living color, can't live it. And in honor of that, Manny, I will be enjoying a world of cupcake as I talk about your bank account.
I see. I'm going to tear into this box much like an animal, like CM Punk did. And I will eat a donut.
Yeah. I'm going to say all this better than anything he could have did with the pipe bomb. Better than any promo. This is the promo of the year, and I don't even think it's intended to be a promo. It's not even intended. It wins. No. It wins. The reaction is perfect. It's perfect.
That's how all of us were looking when we were watching that.
Yes, all three emotions of what is going on.
It's a weird opening.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. As you can see, that we have nothing. We're naked right now because Marcus is missing in action. We believe, word on the street, he got into a locker room fight and he may have bit somebody. So what we're going to do is we're going to call him on the phone and find out where his whereabouts are. Let's hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Word on the
Sorry.
street, you're live. On
Where
air
we are,
right now,
you're
Marcus.
live.
We heard that you bit somebody in the locker room fight, and we're concerned. What's going on?
Well, Ace Steel did that. I invited him over for an exclusive interview. He was hungry. Took several bites.
So did he pull the Boo Boo Baron's hair? Did he pull his hair?
Well, the Boo Boo Baron got knocked out. There was a chair thrown. I just hope that, damn, it was a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame.
But how quickly were you out the door when Larry started running at you?
Yeah, I was gone. I'm just this is all hearsay. This is all hearsay.
But Marcus, let me ask you this a question before you log in and let us know, because I want to know on the phone since it's a phone call. Was the cupcake worth it? Was it worth the altercation that you went through? Was that the best cupcake you ever had?
Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. You get it every all through the week. It's called Sunday and Monday. There was a Hostess cupcake, and there was a chocolate with the cream
Some
filled.
people say that you may be suspended from the Untitled Manny and Marcus show because that cupcake was laced with cocaine. Will you be taking a drug test?
No, I actually just the cocaine was already in my system off a knife, but
I mean,
I don't think we actually have a policy. I'm actually just injured. I tore my pec in the middle of this.
it's quite interesting. I did get a tweet from an unnamed source saying that they heard that the grand finale tore his pec muscle, and I was concerned that you weren't going to make it. That's what I was worried about. However, I knew that you felt that you were better than everybody else and you would never miss a show to end your streak. That's why I had to call you on the phone. So how is your pectoral muscle doing?
Considering that it is completely damaged and I tore it completely off and I'll be out for 8 to 9 months, I think I can pull it off. I'm going to pull a Cody Rhodes and do the show with a torn pec.
Okay. I mean,
I also heard you got torn rectum.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
that's hearsay.
Manny, I was told not to bring up the explosive diarrhea that blew out his rectum. I didn't want that to come up on the show.
I believe the confusion is by what's it called? My rectus sac. What is it called? The little thing we connected.
Your anus?
Sac. No, the rectus sac was destroyed.
Oh,
not my rectum.
Are you logged into your computer yet, or are we still stalling?
No, because stalling. I'll be on in a second. Hold on. I use the restroom.
He got to use the restroom. Oh, okay. Wow. This guess what? Fuck it. We're doing it live. That's what we're doing.
All right, I'll be on in a second.
Oh, I thought you was gonna let us listen to you see how strong your stream was, man. We can tell you if you need to go get that post. Go check your prostate. It'll be a first for the sharpshooters to hear a grown man pee on the show. Anyway, we'll see you.
We're not going that road.
My favorite thing is one of the things that I saw from the media scrum, because Tony Khan stood out the whole time, and then Jericho did his thing, and you hear Jericho, some shit went down. And I'm like, oh shit.
Back then, I know. I saw security. I'm sure everything's okay.
And you know who was sitting at home? Cody, Brandy, and Liberty. And Cody like, y'all should have paid me the money. This would have never happened if I was there.
Why are you gonna bring up his kid?
Because he at home with his daughter Liberty. Come on, man.
I know for a fact Cody and Brandy had sex that night. He's like, yes. It was like, honey, I'm fucking ready. This is what's going on. AEW without me.
Marcus, who needs Viagra when AEW is burning without me? Come here. Liberty's about to have a brother named Justice. Come on. Shit.
Hold on. And
Justice
also,
Rhodes.
and I also like my favorite thing.
The fuck? That's a great name.
You gave him ideas.
Adrenaline in my soul.
Love me some Justice Rhodes. Yes. You know what? I officially made the best of. I'm gonna build the best of with that one. Ha ha.
Yeah. Also, Dave Meltzer is reporting that the fire was made up, and it's just backstage beef between the sharpshooters and the Big Ross man over Ross Retro's numbers being higher.
Someone told me that Marcus kicked down the door.
And then he immediately saw a dog and ran away. Scared.
And then on Sunday, Christian won't be facing Jungle Boy. He'll be facing Jack Perry.
Ooh.
I'm
Yes,
so
boy.
scared.
Ooh, Jack Perry coming at me.
Yeah. Ooh.
Manny, if you got a phone call and the phone call was, "Oh, beat your ass." All right, cool. Who's coming for me? Jack Perry. Jack Perry? Isn't he from some fucking TV show? No, you're thinking of Perry Mason. I don't give a fuck about no Jack Perry. I don't give a fuck if it's Luke Perry. I'll fucking Jack Perry up. That would be... You better go by Jungle Boy. Like, I ain't fucking with a man named Jungle Boy. Like, oh, he might be crazy and wild. I'll fight Jack Perry. Oh, I'll put my hands on him. As Christian would say, I beat him like if I was his daddy.
Before we go even any further, we've just made fun of Jack Perry. But if Jack Perry ran over Ace Steel and took that contract, I'd be afraid of Jack Perry if you told me Jack Perry's coming for me.
Jack Perry killed Ace Steel. Jack Perry killed Ace Steel.
And he wants to fight me. And he wants to fight me. Okay, I'm going into hiding.
I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week. The pay-per-view is Sunday. I'll see you next week, Jack Perry. Fucking murderer.
Yeah, and then,
I can't fight you this week, Jack Perry. I'm booked. You're running over people now. I'm booked. I'm sorry. Let me check my calendar and my assistant. She also says I'm booked for the next month. I'm not fucking with you, Jack Perry, today.
Yeah. So I told you before we started I was giggling the whole way through for the last half an hour. Would you like to see what I've been
I want to
up
see what the giggling's about, Manny. I want to see what the giggling's about. I mean, you look like a little child or a pig in slop or a dog just causing mischief. What could be this video? Oh, exclusive footage.
So I got hold of some CCTV footage. As you can see, that person in the corner is Jenn.
That is Jenn. This looks like the NXT warehouse, to be honest.
To be fair,
I didn't know. I was like, what is this footage, Manny? What kind of exclusive footage did you come to say?
To be fair, I'm gonna have to put us here because what's happening here is what's happening there is very important. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So look, Jen's got a walk of importance. She's like about to destroy someone, like she's gonna fire someone, she's gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah,
Look at that power walk.
I feel like the walk was like it was one of those like I'm gonna have a march and I'm having a good day. Very in the vein of a cartoon that's gonna happen. Oh! Oh, look at oh no! Why? Why? Out of nowhere.
See, I told you I was working on something.
Yeah. Why? I don't know what happened there. It was a simple reach, and then now it's in the dumpster. It reminded me of Paul Jericho took off the top of the cage. But it's just like
So yeah.
I like that the RKO graphic wasn't there originally, and then you had to like, let me show the RKO.
Well,
no.
I felt like it needed it because it was just like, how did she fall?
Well, is Jenn okay, Manny, or is this footage? What?
I don't know. She sent me it yesterday, and I've been laughing since yesterday.
You don't even care if she's okay. You can't even watch. You're like, look at this.
Well, what you don't see at the end of this is she just popped back up like it was nothing and laughed to herself. That's not funny. That's not funny.
It is funny when she does a kip up like Drew McIntyre. And she's like, come on, baby. Oh, what? Good times. Now I feel like we have a presence to put other fall videos on there. Although I like to admit that I've fallen at a job before, and I know people know it happened. I know it's probably camera footage of it, but no one's brought it up. Like there was one time I was this is a very young Marcus I was probably 18, 19, and I was at this game testing job, and I was trying to just get the hell out of work. I was done, and I ended up running down the stairs, and I ended up falling down the stairs. And I remember how loud the thud was. Like, because it was one of those like metal stairs. It was just duh. And I can imagine people going like, oh, he's falling down the stairs. And my main thing was, get up. Don't let them see you fall. Don't let them see you down. And so I got up and just continued to run down the stairs going, hopefully nobody saw that. But I can imagine everybody heard it. It was like, he's dead. He's dead.
I remember being in the lab once, and my job normally within my lab partnership was not do the experiment, obviously.
Yeah.
You go around and see what everyone else gets, like as a result, and then that's your result. You take a average of that result and go, everyone got about 70, between 60 and 70. We got 68. That was it. That's how I did my experiments. But in the process of doing that, I remember my lab part, I had broken the stool I was sitting on purpose beforehand. So like I kicked the bottom bit. Do you know when the stool, they've got the thing that keeps all the legs together?
Yeah.
I had kicked one of those out prior to coming back to my seat. When my lab partner's looking at me like, Manny, come here and sit down. I came back, I just sat. The chair collapsed.
What kind of lab partner is this? It's like, get here, sit down, quick.
I sit down, the chair just collapsed. I banged my head on the table behind me. I'm pretty sure I was awake. I was pretty sure I was awake, but they claim I was unconscious for about 5 minutes. But I was like, I'm pretty sure I was awake. I was fine. I just laid there trying to work out a situation of how do I get up from this and seem cool.
Man, you probably had a full out of body experience of just like, how do I get out of this? And you're like, I'm trying to think, what TV show is that? It's movie. It's Sherlock Holmes, where you're just figuring out, if I get up, do this and do this. And I think it was a joke. Ta-da! And then all the time it's just like concuss Manny.
So my next question for you, Marcus and Manny. SmackDown had a lot of trios matches.
It's Manny and Marcus. It's always that order.
Well, because I asked Manny the question first last time, so I'm asking you the question first, and so that's why I went Marcus and Manny. Do you think, with all the trios that WWE has right now, do you think there will ever be a time where Triple H implements the trios championship in WWE programming?
No.
Manny,
no.
You jumped the gun.
I'm not even jumping the gun. I'm going to stab you in the neck with a pen. That's how badly I don't want a trios title in WWE.
Manny, a personal kill for Manny. Not only that, he will fly over here, Eric.
Wow.
That's one of the most expensive pin stabbies in the history of pin stabbing.
Manny, can you at least stab you with a knife? Why gotta be a pin? Ink poisoning.
It's a cheap pin. It's a cheap pin too.
It's a big pin.
That poison will really kill you.
Because Eric, I want you to feel the suffering of what you just said. So I don't want to be an instant die. I want you to feel the suffering.
So Manny wants no type of trios championship in the E. Marcus, do you agree with Betty in this situation?
Well, Eric, considering the landscape of wrestling has enough goddamn belts already, I say hell no. I am not trying to do this, okay? I am not trying to create another goddamn title. And I want to comment on Levi, who said, although hating all their talent and matches for Kenny and the Bucks, we don't hate on all their matches. Every AEW fan that either clicks this channel or clicks this link thinks that all we do is hate on AEW, when most of the time we do praise them on their matches. We may criticize storylines, we may criticize build, but we do talk highly of their matches, and it's about 90% of them. We may criticize a ladder match, which is whack. I may criticize decisions in a match, but we don't actually criticize these people in their wrestling. If you want me to be really critical on their matches make no fucking sense, but I don't care. Okay, a lot of times I say I was thoroughly entertained. How many times on this show do I go out my way to talk about how great of a dive Ray Phoenix have, or how great, how athletic Nick Jackson is, or how stupid he looks, but how great that is, and all that shit? I enjoy all that shit. It's the booking decisions I don't enjoy. So I don't want to hear it, Levi, of how critical we are of AEW matches. When every pay-per-view come up, we say, this looks like a shitty build to a pay-per-view. And then we always go, correction, I bet you it's going to be great, but too fucking long. I'm tired of hearing about these little sensitive-ass AEW fans being critical, like, oh, you're a WWE fan, you hate all this. We don't. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick every time I hear it. AEW need to learn how to take criticism. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm old. I'm injured with a torn rectum, and I'm dealing with fucking children. Shit.
Manny, did you enjoy Imperium versus Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes?
Pause. Don't change from his outburst, because I feel like his outburst was needed. Because people like Levi need to know
wow, you have one too. Okay.
Consequences. What they type have consequences.
I agree with everything Marcus said. I agree with what you said.
But the one thing to be more.
The one thing,
this is what we did with Raw for the past 2 years.
The one thing I would say
of that show
is that people will always hear what they want to hear, and they're gonna latch on to when we compliment. Wow, that was a very nice set design for WWE. Oh my God, you guys are so WWE biased, and you'll say something like, "Oh, that referee in AEW really sucks." Oh my God, you guys hate everything. It's just what they do. I don't care. Wait, Levi, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute, Levi. You have crossed the line. You have crossed the line. We do not praise NXT 2.0. For the record, we have said on numerous occasions that NXT 2.0 caters to our taste in professional wrestling, and we agree that they don't do everything right, but they do stuff that we enjoy. Trick Williams ain't no other company but NXT 2.0, and I love me some Trick Williams. So take that shit and shove it someplace else. Anyway,
so long story short,
I don't give a fuck. I love NXT 2.0.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. And if you want to talk about bias, that's the show I'm biased in. I treat that as my baby boy.
No, Marcus. We treat NXT 2.0 the same way that he treats AEW. Don't you say shit about NXT 2.0. Don't you cross that bridge.
Don't you put my kids in this.
Oh, the quote Jay Cargill. Cut the shit, Levi. Cut the shit.
This is something I need to see more often in today's wrestling. I don't like for a given when you're about to have a gimmick match that everything's just under the ring. Before we go into the Undertaker versus Mankind in an ODQ match, we see Mankind in the back loading up a dumpster with weapons to take to the ring.
And this is
which he's singing. He's singing a hi ho, off to work I go at the same time.
Which I was like, justified, reason for weaponry. But this is how I imagine Batman gets together before he goes out tonight in Gotham City. What weapons do I need to bring out here? Type of scud.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's Batman, it's Batman, it's a little bit more like civilized. It's not like I'm bringing a 2x4 with a nail sticking out of it.
Yeah, Manny, you failed to justify Batman's sanity. I'm sure he's considered to nail a 2x4. I'm like, Alfred's going a little much, Mr. Wayne. Yeah, you're right. Nail and fucking baseball bat or 2x4 or whatever.
Well, see, I can't keep forgetting his name from the Nolan ones with his guy.
Christian Bale.
Not Christian Bale. His weapons expert or his technology expert.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. That's the guy. I forgot. Completely blanked on his name.
How do you blank Morgan Freeman? Lucius Fox.
He had various trial and error of all these things. He was ordering things from China and everything. So I believe the Batman has high quality versions of weaponry, whereas I don't think Mankind has the same funds.
Well, considering when you put it to that aspect, yes, Mankind and Batman does not have the same budget. But I would like to also think that Lucius Fox started to skip on some of the gadgets. I would say he would probably order some and be like, yeah, Wade's going to debt because of you trying to save the world or just save this one city. I think we need to do some CUPCAKE. I'm going to start ordering some weapons off Wish. I'm just going to say that and start doing it. Asuka looks like a giant peacock.
Why is she dressed like the streamers?
I don't know. I feel like I was gonna like show them to the wrong party at this point. Like, oh, see, I thought it was a costume party.
Asuka looks like she skinned one of those characters from Fraggle Rock.
Oh, the characters from Fraggle Rock. I'm collecting skins. It's like she was hanging around Aldo Reigns. It was like, I need my scalps. I need my Fraggle Rock scalps. And you gonna give me my scalps. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Although I prefer the Dom and Rhea black and white photo with her wrist put in his ear. That looks like an album cover.
It does. It looks like it's like evil Enrique Iglesias.
Can you imagine evil Enrique Iglesias? Like, oh, he's fully on the dark side. But no, I was like, this goes hard. I don't know why. Like, it looks like the cover of the Rolling Stone magazine. And it was like, has he gone to the dark side? Like, this is why
it's
I
either
imagine,
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's either that or Dominic's going to show us some really sketchy magic tricks.
Join us in Vegas. Dominic Mysterio. Although it's already a magician name, Dominic Mysterio, son of Rey Mysterio Jr. And by the way, can I give Jacy Jane a new nickname? She is now the girl slinger. Instead of the gunslinger, you just replace her with girl because she throws up the guns more than me and Jamal on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm just saying, she just be like, pop, 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 pop.
So basically what you're saying is ETE is a Jacy Jane tribute show. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I think for now on it is, and then whenever we show toxic attraction photos on that show, we will blur out Mandy and Gigi. And only of Jacy. It's a complete opposite. It's an alternate universe. And then when Jacy Jane isn't in a segment, a women's segment, why isn't anybody talking about Jacy Jane? Where's Jacy Jane at? We're treated like Poochie the dog, and that's a compliment.
So first of all, Marcus, we've got to get rid of this graphic.
No! Well, I will tell you the real reason why they had to change their logo, Manny. And I have the exclusive dirt sheet story behind it. A company sued NXT for their logo design.
Really?
Yeah. And so they had to go back to black and gold. It's not because Triple H loved the black and gold and all that. A company sued them for that logo, and they had to change it because they said it was ripping them off. And you don't know who that company was?
Who?
The World Breakfast Federation. We got them. We got them. Cease and desist. Sons of bitches, we got them. Yes, we're not on TV, but we still around. And we got you, Jeremy McDevitt and Paul Levesque. We got your ass. We put the pressure on you. I was on your back. Hey, Tony, how does that make you feel? Great. Great.
Great.
So, next week, where the Oatmeal Man goes for his final match, the last match of the Oatmeal Man, as he can't go no more against Tony the Tiger. It's going to be epic.
Oh, we need to do one of those shows once again.
By the way, Shantae has revealed the name of the Blu-ray. I think we discovered it, but this is a good opportunity to say happy birthday to Shantae. It was yesterday. It was officially yesterday.
Yeah, but they also celebrated on Saturday.
Yeah.
And yesterday.
Also, yeah, you know what we celebrated? Eating filet of flounder. Eric put that motherfucker on the grill and we ate them. And then we threw Sebastian in the pot. And then we were like, wrong song. That was Rings of Fire. That was not.
Yeah, you want to go.
Although Rings of Fire does seem fitting since I threw their ass on the grill. I walked into a burning ring of fire.
Yeah, all the hate for this Disney film, like it's just ridiculous. I was like, what? She can't be a person of color? What's wrong with this?
Yeah, what? This is one of those things where I go like, oh, racism is still hard. This is some serious racism here.
I didn't even watch the trailer. Like, I just saw everyone's reaction to it.
Yeah, I watched the trailer first, and I was like, oh, she has a nice voice. This works. This is gonna work. I don't even like any of the Disney live action movies. I fucking hate Lion King, and I blame Beyonce for it just because I feel like she said Simba in a certain way. It just took me right out of it. Simba, you can't do this. It just took me out of it. I hate it. And they're making a sequel to it. I hate that too. I blame Donald Glover too. I blame everybody involved in Lion King. Aladdin couldn't take Will Smith serious. Just couldn't. He's a genie. I
don't think anyone could take him seriously in that.
No, just couldn't do it. Took me right out of it. Let's give me live action Bambi. Bang.
Yeah, Marcus, that's called the Discovery Channel.
Can we make the huntsman black in Bambi and see how that gets people?
It'd be Eric. The guy that watches all those hunting shows and all the strange things he watches.
Florida Eric shoots Bambi's mom
with a scope and everything. Well, I want that to turn into the intro. So he's like, you see him lining up the scope. He makes a shot. He dies, and then it'd be our intro.
That might be. Consider that done. Worst fucking thing ever, but yes.
But can you imagine that? Could you imagine that?
No, I see it, Manny. I see it, and I got after he shoot it, and then it goes to the intro, and Eric's there. You see, I got this is business. I will merge all the clips. This is business, okay? And then you guys, my boy. Training.
Oh wait, I just realized what I wrote. I wrote something and I just realized what I wrote. It's like Keith Lee may ask you to bask in his glory, but these two bask in each other's glory.
Yes. I was watching it with Ryan, and he doesn't watch Pretty Deadly on a regular basis. So he just looked at me and was like, that was great, but I have one question. These two dudes fucking or what?
Well, at the end, it suggested that they were. At the end, it suggested that they were.
Yeah, he was like, is this the first ever tag team that's actually fucking each other? And we haven't together as a couple? This is a couple? This is the first couple we've ever had as a tag team champion?
This is modern. This is Bert and Ernie colorized. No, not colorized. What do they call live action? Live action Bert and Ernie.
What do we call real people? That's what you were asking right there. Right?
No, it's like, what do you call? Do you know when they remade Little Mermaid? That they call that live action.
Oh
Little
God,
Mermaid.
Manny, can we not bring up the Little Mermaid? Can we not? Oh man, I would reshoot that whole movie and piss everybody off just because they so upset about the Little Mermaid. I would make her blacker.
I'll make Flounder Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. I would make Ariel not be able to sing. I would put I can't remember her love interest, but it'd just be some hood dude. Some sorry ass dude who gonna leave her or some shit. Just
Eric. The guy's name's Eric.
Yeah, I was just making Eric from the show.
Are you sure he's not Ursula? Because Ursula was one hateful woman, and Eric is one hateful man.
Eric can do both roles. In fact, Eric can do an Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor type of deal. He's playing Ursula, he's playing Eric, and then fuck it, man, we'll put him in the mermaid costume. We're gonna fuck these people's life up. We're gonna fuck these people's life up. But you sent me an article. Nick Aldis wants to join WWE, and that was the part of me that said, "Nope, I don't want to be a part of the show today. I don't." We're going to have to do this, and let alone that news. And you want to talk about going too far? That's the news that probably killed the queen. That's the news going. If he signs there, I'm done. And then Triple H goes, "She goes, is this true? I'm thinking about bringing him in." All right, I'm out. SpongeBob meme comes in. I don't want to see the day when he wrestles.
Clearly, we don't have any more wrestling to talk about. That's Marcus that has questions.
I'm going to go to. Wait, there's a lot of wrestling that you just refuse to cover, I guess.
Because you guys covered it already. You guys do a thorough job on Tuesdays
What's the
and
point
Thursdays.
of your podcast then if you don't even cover a fraction of wrestling?
Pretty much to cover SmackDown. Because remember, your audio.
I quit. I'm never doing the Saturday show again. If this is what the point of the Saturday show is, to cover 2 minutes of SmackDown. You didn't even cover all the segments of SmackDown.
I covered everything. What did I miss, Marcus?
You missed out on a lot.
What did I miss? I covered everything. What did I miss? What did I miss? This is like your argument with Craig's, man. What did I miss?
What's the point of this show if we're already going to talk about SmackDown?
It's pretty much
you
so
don't watch Rampage.
Yeah, you don't watch Rampage, so how dedicated are you?
At least you can watch Rampage.
I have watched Rampage, and guess what? We don't even talk about it, what I do.
We could have talked about it. I can talk about the results of Rampage.
And Luchador, there is no ad revenue. There is no ad revenue.
Yeah, but you did. What was the point of it? I'm losing sleep for what? What did we talk about here?
You know, we can do this. We can make the Saturday show the Untitled Manny and Eric show, and we can just cover SmackDown. Yeah, look at that. Without him, I'm here.
A few moments later.
Well,
he never left people. He never left.
I just want to make a protest, as in what this show has become. For like you cheat your audio listeners. What's the point of everything? What they come in? Oh, I'm here to SmackDown report.
Marcus, how do I?
Used
Marcus,
to be 2 hours.
How do I?
Wrestling podcast and talk about wrestling.
How do I cheat the audio listeners when they get the Untitled Manny and Marcus show audio
They don't care about our opinion when they come for your opinion. What's the point of you being on this channel if you don't have an opinion about nothing?
So I can discuss SmackDown. You know what? Maybe I'll retire right now. Maybe no one would care if I put my boots in.
Creating this much dissension.
I can put my boots down. Like, I mean, this is the most exciting thing ever.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to come in.
How's it ridiculous?
It's a Sharpshooter Wrestling podcast, the original main thing on this show where we covered everything, but now it's reduced to Eric wanted to cover 5 minutes of SmackDown.
And whatever else randomly comes up and we talk about. You guys cover everything on Tuesday and Thursday, Marcus. I'm not a man that tries to rehash.
What? That doesn't even make sense. That's like, oh man, on ESPN, they covered on SportsCenter, they covered that already. Let's not cover anything.
Let me ask a question.
Ever again, because we heard what Stephen A had to say.
Let me ask a question, Manny. Do you like shows that continue to repeat and cover the same thing over and over again?
If I'm a listener, I probably wouldn't listen to that.
Thank you. It becomes nauseating if you have to hear somebody repeat over and over.
Today, I quit the Saturday show, guys.
Okay, that's fine.
It's 100% useless. It's 100% useless. I quit. This is it. It's no point doing this show. If we don't get a there's no point. If we're going to cover 2 minutes of SmackDown. And why don't we just change the name, the Sharpshooter presents the SmackDown report?
That'd be fine.
Because I feel you have cheated all your listeners on anything that has happened in a week. And it's just only you who now claim to cover wrestling. Don't even cover wrestling.
I've never claimed
5
that.
minutes of SmackDown.
I never claimed that. I claim I cover entertainment.
What a waste. Woke up for this.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
He right. He right.
Well, I could easily leave my boot to the ring and just have you guys do the Untitled Manny and Marcus show on Saturday to cover SmackDown.
This match will be canceled. It's done. It's done. I don't even, it's no point.
5 minutes later.
Saturday's canceled. I'm just gonna sleep. Forget it.
Okay. Me and Manny will show up and we will discuss the SmackDown and our inability not to watch Rampage. It's fine, Marcus. You could sleep. You do 3 shows already. You don't need to do 4.
You ain't covering news no more. There's no point in even talking.
What news happened?
I don't know anything.
Once again, Marcus, you have accused me of not covering news, but there's no news. You accused me of not covering all of SmackDown, but I covered every ounce of SmackDown. You don't watch Rampage, so you can't accuse me of not watching Rampage. And normally, when you have things about other things in the week, you say, oh, I have some questions for you. I didn't watch Raw. I admit I did not watch Raw because I had medical procedures that took more precedence over watching Raw.
Whatever. Let's end the show.
Man, is there anything you want to add? I mean, this all started because of Greg's. He's so upset about Greg's.
No, it's because he's played basketball and has 15 minutes of sleep.
Yeah,
today.
you talk about me not doing the show seriously, but who knows and plays basketball knowing that he's going to lose sleep on this one? This sounds like a Marcus problem, not an Eric problem.
I showed up.
We know what this show is.
Ready to do a show. I have all my research done. I am prepared. I have ideas molded together.
So let me ask a question, Marcus. The research that you have completed, is it going to have anything different from what you said on Tuesday and Thursday? Have you changed any of your opinions?
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. A lot of times my opinions do change in the middle of the week.
Okay. You run the show right now. You
go ahead.
You take the reins after the SmackDown report, and then you ask all the questions.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here for you, sir. What's on your mind?
I'm not playing this game.
What?
I'm not playing it. You're not tricking me to do a longer show. I already quit into the show. I'm not playing this game.
It's not doing a longer show. This is what you wanted to do. You wanted to talk about extra things. You
guys have already discussed.
No. You want what Eric's takes on the rest of the week. So ask the questions.
Yeah, what is dying so much that you want me to know, Mark? What happened on NXT that you want me to talk about so much?
Well, you didn't watch Raw.
So what happened on Raw that I missed out on, Mark? What happened on Raw?
Well, nothing. I'm just trying to point out the fact that this could have been a week. This could have been a week. This could have been a week where stuff happened and you chose not to cover it.
So can we save this argument? Can we park this argument for another time when we skip over a load of shit that should have been covered? Because nothing really happened.
And to my credit, Manny, I will point out that when shit happens in a week of professional wrestling, I do talk about it again on the Saturday show. Marcus, nothing happened this week. Nothing. Last week, they didn't give me any closure to what they happened in that locker room with their suspensions and stuff right now. Because right now, it looks like to me, following Kenny Omega, he's on a vacation. He hooked back up with Ibushi. They are sharing meals with each other. He's living his best life. Like it don't seem like there's no ramifications. I'm just like, what is going on? I haven't heard from the Young Bucks. It's just like,
You know what, Eric? And that's what I wanted. And it took me to light a fire ass to get some of this hate and pettiness out of your system. That's what the me wanted. Because honestly, that was the most entertaining part of the show, was you just ranting on him going to hang out with Ibushi and them cheerleaders. Okay? That shit is the one I want from a Saturday show. It's to Marcus, get that type of entertainment. And you refuse to give that type of hate and take together.
20 minutes later.
What you want me to talk about Hank versus Javi?
Yes.
Yeah, Why aren't you talking about Hank right now? That's what they tuned in for this show for,
Marcus,
is to get your takes on Big Body Hobby and
Marcus,
Hank the security guard.
You know what?
AKA your brother Ryan.
Marcus, they heard my takes when you guys read my chat on the Thursday episode when I talked about Hank having the worst punches in the game.
No one likes to read.
Of course, Hank does have
the subtitles of a show.
Of course, Hank does have the physique. Wait, Marcus, maybe you don't read the chat and you getting the show confused with everything else, but Manny does acknowledge the chat and he does a good job of reading the chat and what people say.
Thank you.
Yes, you know, Mark, you do not acknowledge the chat, Marcus.
You don't acknowledge my funny comments.
Mark, let me point out.
Put all you guys' comments on there.
Manny, excuse me. Let's tag team real quick because I have showed up to try to support everything else, and I have said many things in the comment that's relevant to the things that they're talking about. And do he say any of them? No, not at all. Not at all. And then on top of that, he has the audacity behind my back to try to bring another hater onto the network when I'm the prime hater. I'm the prime factor. How dare you try to bring another hater on the program? And on top of that, to hate NXT 2.0, a show that I love. A show that I love. How dare you do that, Marcus? Behind my back. Behind my back. Acknowledge me as your only true hater, Marcus. Acknowledge me now. Acknowledge me, Marcus.
No.
Let me know that I'm your number one hater. Let me know.
No. My number one hater is Jamie Hater for one. That's not like he's a hater. But no.
You wanted this, Marcus. This is what you asked for. This is what
you wanted. But you know what? Now that I got it, what a waste of time this was.
Well, you wanted this. You could have been back in your bed taking a nap.
I ended the show 30 minutes ago.
No, you quit, but you didn't walk away because you have FOMO. You have fear of missing out. You can't let Manny and I do a show because you can't live with the fact that maybe me and Manny have more chemistry than you do if we ever got along with each other. Well, you don't want that to happen.
First of all, chemistry is not a word.
Wow. So now I know you petty because you're going after my speech impediment. You know, that's what people did to Cody Rhodes.
There was a moment. What were we talking about? We were talking about Short Circuit, and he had to dial back in on the road to get involved in a conversation about Short Circuit.
Exactly. Because he can't have it. He can't have it.
How dare you guys have a conversation about, you know what? Fuck you guys for having a conversation about Short Circuit without me on the show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It just seemed like a fun conversation to be a part of, and I wasn't involved. So you guys can kiss the darkest part of my ass.
See, Marcus? It's called FOMO, man. I know what it is. So, although Marcus quit, and he said, oh, I'm not going to be here next week. He going to be here next week.
He will be here next week. What? People make me sick.
I'm just saying. So now just admit that you were wrong about Greg's.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm never going to be wrong about that.
Manny, if I ever make it to London, can you take me to Greg's? I really want to go.
Greg's are in a level of the same amount of Starbucks everywhere. There's Greg's everywhere.
That's a fucked up town you're in, Greg's. Well, Benny, invite me when I take it to the when you come to the United States. I take it to Eddie's Junior Liquor on the corner of every single.
No, I want to go to Arby's. I want to go to Arby's just to make you upset.
Benny, did I tell you what Marcus did? He called me on the phone and said that Ryan has crossed the line. Ryan is getting kicked out of my house. I have just owed him. He cannot be in his house. And I'm like, what, did he not pay you with it? Then he said he brought Arby's into this household. And I was like, Marcus is so upset that Ryan brought Arby's into the house.
Yeah.
If you ever find out where Marcus lives, just keep sending Arby's to the front door.
Betty, there's a part of me right now that wants to DoorDash Marcus some Arby's.
I don't even want to DoorDash it. I want someone to knock on the door, leave it in front, and run away.
The unfortunate thing about that is that Marcus has that security gate in front of him.
That's like leaving shit on fire in front of my door. And I'm even going to say, who keep doing this? What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
Instead of being the Boo Boo Baron, he's the Arby's Baron.
You don't. You break into the house. You don't take anything. You just leave Arby's.
You left Arby's with a best of Roderick Strong DVD next to it. Like, here, enjoy this meal while you watch this DVD.
I feel like that's the greatest horror movie of all time. The Arby's. No.
No, the greatest.
What is this? Roast beef and cheese? Get this shit out my house.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Marcus, thank you for igniting the fire for me to talk about other random stuff because of your bitterness. I'm glad that you quit and you came back, just like how Manny quit and he came back. This was
I didn't quit. Apparently, people assumed I quit or got fired or died. And we've already told Manny that if he died, it would be the worst memorial picture ever. I want a Benoit. I want a Benoit tribute.
By the way, Manny, I know we had this earlier in the pre-show, or this was the show. I don't remember when we talked about visiting the Queen and going to meet somebody. Manny, think about the views, huh? Think about the views and subscribers. If you were going to wait 13 hours and give us live updates of the Queen viewing, come on. And then you give up, and then you just show a picture of Charlotte Flair in your thirst trapping waist.
I'll create a chant in Manny's memory, like all UK fans. You better.
Manny, you wouldn't let him appear on the show unless he paid you $100.
Hey, by the way, can we, if Manny were to have a funeral, or any of us had a funeral, can we also just have the sad funeral and we'd be happy and have a happy moment or something? And then I want Tyson Fury to get up on stage and sing "Bye Bye."
Nah. Either when the coffin is being lowered into the ground or being shoved into the incinerator, I want everyone to chant, "This is awesome."
Nah, man, what I was gonna do as your coffin is being lowered, I was gonna have Nikkita Lyons come up there and twerk as the coffin is going to the ground. The last bit of thirst is just being trapped underneath the ground. That's what I would do.
Okay, can you have a hole in the casket?
I want Druid.
Have a hole in the casket with my hand come out like this, pointing at "We the Ones" as twerking is happening.
Clearly,
I want druids in my. I want druids. I want druids to carry me out. Yeah, and then Shyamalan. Yeah, they do all this shit. And then I want to have a digital graphic of me floating up into the screen.
No, you're not allowed that. You don't acknowledge 94 as your best year in wrestling. You can't have that. That's my moment.
So Marcus, I'm point out. I need you to, Marcus, for that to happen.
Now
Marcus,
I can finally rest in peace.
I need you to increase your life insurance policy. I need you to do that, brother, because that's expensive.
No, we can just do it.
No, you just get a TV. You just get a TV and a pre-recording.
And a flashlight of a light going up into the TV.
Or worse yet, you have somebody walking. Okay, we have a video that Mark's going to play, and they show it on iPhone 18. Like, here you go. Everybody look at this little screen.
18? That's what you've given him 4 years to live.
I know what Marcus is trying to change his life around, man. I think he's going to make it, though. He going to make it.
Thank you for praying for my downfall.
I haven't got anything funny to end the show.
No jokes.
No.
Let's see. We talked about drugs. Didn't really cover the penis area this week, but
we don't have a penis quota on jokes in the month.
No. Then what the hell have I been doing for the past 2 years?